Hi guys, how you doing? Hope you're doing okay. I'm going to read through the full article here. There's a link in the description. It is pretty horrendous, and I'm going to say some things, but everything I say is either allegation based or speculation based. Just to give myself a little bit of a disclaimer there. A husband is under police guard after setting his wife's house on fire while she was home with at least one of her children. They have 6 children, I believe. Between them, they have 6 children, and one of the children was also at home. The child, a 17-year-old, is fine. She's in, I think it's a girl. Yes, a 17-year-old girl. She's been taken to the Royal Children's Hospital, and she's in a stable condition. Perhaps I shouldn't say fine. Perhaps that's a misstatement, but she is thankfully in a stable condition. The mother is in a critical condition. She's fighting for her life. She seems to have been severely burnt by this incident. Flames on her back, her face was burnt, so she seems to have been, this is speculation on my part of course, she seems to have been the primary target, would be my guess, and suffered the brunt of the attack. Again, the husband is under police guard. So the article's not telling us that the husband's been arrested. The article's not telling us that the husband's been charged. But he's currently in hospital. Again, he's also in a stable condition, non-life-threatening injuries. And the police, they have him guarded. So I doubt he's going to be going anywhere. There are the arson and explosives investigators, the arson and explosives squad, are still investigating the premises. The home, the residential home in Albanvale, Melbourne, and this incident happened yesterday afternoon, Monday afternoon, 5:20 p.m. So they still have the expert investigators at the premises, certainly at the time of publication of this article, which was just a few hours ago, I believe. Just a few hours ago, a couple of hours ago. So the investigators, I dare say, are trying to gather the evidence, obviously, so that the husband can be charged and arrested when the authorities, the investigators, have a very good understanding of what occurred and the appropriate evidence to be able to back up a strong case against this guy here, is my speculation again. So let's have a look through just to make sure I didn't miss any of the key details. A man who allegedly set his home on fire whilst his wife and at least one of their 6 children were inside has been named. His name is Roland Griffiths. This guy, 38 years of age, allegedly ignited a flammable liquid at his house on Sutherland Street in Western Melbourne, the suburb of Albanvale, on yesterday afternoon. The wife ran out from the house. Neighbours, my apologies, I should have mentioned her name. His wife, Kylie Griffiths, 36 years of age, ran from the house with flames on her back, and her face was severely burnt, according to neighbours. She was taken to the Alfred Hospital in the city, where she is now fighting for her life. 2 others were hospitalised, one being one of the children, a 17-year-old. She is thankfully in a stable condition. The other being the husband. So he's also in hospital, again, under police guard. And again, he has non-life-threatening injuries. The neighbours tell us that the whole street was filled with thick, dark smoke. There was a lot of activity, as you would imagine. Fire brigades, trucks, fire ambulances, multiple police officers attended the scene, and it's apparently a peaceful neighborhood, a sleepy suburban residential street. So it's a shock to the community that this has occurred, especially if it is proven or shown to be attempted murder or indeed murder. Of course, we pray for the full recovery of the primary victim, Kylie Griffiths, and of course her child, who thankfully is in a stable condition. But Kylie is in a critical condition, and we wish her the best. I'm not aware of a GoFundMe. If anyone does find a GoFundMe for this, if they could make a comment as such, that would be great. And then I'll try to put in a link. I'll try to put in a link in the description or such. So I'm going to wrap things up at this stage. Of course, we just hope that, you know, I think the focus has to be on the mother, Kylie Griffiths. I think that's where the focus needs to be, and that's where the prayers need to go at this stage. Of course, to the daughter too, but the mother primarily. We hope and pray that she gets through this, that she is able to survive, that she is able to make a recovery, and we hope that all of the 6 children are able to get over this situation and move forward with their lives safely. So I'm going to wrap things up here. Thanks for listening. If you do see value in this video, in this content, in this type of topic, please do give me a little bit of encouragement. A like, comment, subscribes would be great. Share the video would be great. I'm trying to cover Australian topics like this. So there will be other Australian cases like this. Regrettably, there was one yesterday in Perth. Seemingly there was a double murder suicide. There have been a full further details come out, which I probably won't do an update video on it. But in Perth, seemingly a mother shot her 2 children and then herself, and the car burnt. So the 3 died. All of the details aren't fully known, but it's now been identified that it was a mother and her 2 children. Witnesses heard gunshots, so it seems like she killed the 2 children, set the car on fire, and then shot herself. That's what it perhaps seems like. Anyhow, I am covering similar topics to this. Again, thanks for listening, and yeah, please like, comment, subscribe.